What if a single land could hold the secrets of ancient empires, deserts that haven't tasted rain in centuries, and dolphins that blush pink in the heart of the Amazon? Peru is a tapestry woven from time itself, where floating villages defy gravity and silent stones whisper Inca wisdom. As an older traveler, I've seen many corners of this world. But Peru's wonders stir the soul like few others. Join me in this travel documentary as we unravel 15 mind-blowing facts about Peru, each a thread in a story that's as timeless as it is profound. The floating villages of the Uros people. High above the world at over 12,500 feet, Lake Titicaca cradles the Uros people, a community thriving where most would falter. Their homes aren't anchored to earth but float on islands handcrafted from taut ora reeds, a resilient plant flourishing in the lake shallows. These buoyant villages, complete with houses, boats, and even beds, are marvels of skill, forming living ecosystems. Each week, families add fresh reeds and a meticulous ritual to keep their islands afloat. A delicate act to ensure their world stays above the water's embrace, showcasing human creativity in the wildest of places. Roughly 80 islands drift across the lake, each a small cosmos sheltering 3 to 10 families, guided by an elder who charts their course. Neighbors paddle between islands in reed boats, their bright, bird-shaped designs slicing through the water like Peru's answer to river taxis. The Uros blend ancient traditions with modern flair, sharing their exquisite crafts via TikTok while staying true to their roots. Clad in bold reds, yellows, and greens, they embody Peru's vibrant spirit, welcoming all with open hearts. Set foot on an island, and your kin. Sleep in a reed hut, savor grilled fish as the sun dips low, or hear elders weave tales in languages older than the Inca. It's a dreamlike moment. Hovering between sky and water, where resilience triumphs. The Uros shine in any travel documentary about Peru, proving home can float wherever the heart persists. Could you live on a floating island? What would calling Lake Titicaca home feel like? Share your thoughts below. Swimming with pink dolphins in the Amazon. Let's trade the Andean peaks for the sun-soaked shores of Mancora, where the Pacific glimmers under a sky that delivers over 300 sunny days a year. With temperatures steady at 82 degrees Fahrenheit, this coastal gem, once hailed by Lonely Planet as Peru's finest beach, invites you to kick back in a seaside bungalow or savor ceviche packed with zesty lime and a kick of spice. The waters here, where the cool Humboldt current kisses the warm El Niño, teems with life. Sea turtles, tuna, and humpback whales gliding through the waves. But the real wonder lies deeper, in the Peruvian Amazon, where the pink dolphin, a creature of legend, swims. Born gray, these freshwater dolphins blush into a vivid pink as they age. Like a riverbound sunset come to life. Gliding through the Amazon's murky waters, their playful nudges as you dip your toes and feel like a brush with magic. This isn't just a checkmark on a travel list, it's a moment that connects you to a wild, timeless world. From Mancora's beaches to the jungle's heart, Peru's untamed beauty shines through the pink dolphin, a must-see in our Gozi Journey travel documentary. The vibrant traditions of Andean women. High in the Andes, where the air is thin and the mountains look like ancient guardians, Peruvian women weave stories into every thread of their lives. Step into a bustling morning market in Cusco or Puno, and you'll see them, strong, tan-skinned women draped in vibrant, multi-layered skirts that cascade in hues of crimson, turquoise, and gold. These skirts aren't just for warmth in the chilly highlands, they're a badge of honor. Wearing 5 to 10 layers, each meticulously crafted, signals a woman's status, skill, and respect within her community. The thicker the skirt, the greater her standing, a tradition that speaks to both artistry and pride. Every pattern embroidered on these skirts tells a story. Some depict bountiful harvests, others honor deities, and a few whisper tales of lost love. Their intricate designs pass down through generations. These women are the heartbeat of their villages, often juggling multiple roles with grace. You might spot one weaving a blanket by hand, tending to a farm, and filming a TikTok video, all in the same breath. Their independence shines through, blending tradition with a modern flair that's uniquely Peruvian. Here's where it gets even more fascinating. In some Andean communities, women take the lead in proposing marriage, but words aren't part of the equation. Instead, a woman might simply bring her chosen partner home, a bold gesture that flips traditional gender roles on their head. This centuries-old practice leaves outsiders in awe, a testament to the strength and agency of Andean women. It's a cultural gem that adds depth to Peru's story, one we're thrilled to share in this travel documentary. The romantic Koiler Rit Eye Festival. Nestled in the fog-kissed mountains of Chivri, where clouds seem to waltz with the peaks, the Koiler Rit Eye Festival unfolds as the Andes' most dazzling celebration of light and snow. This spiritual journey doubles as a silent dance of romance, where Quechua women wear their finest monteras, hats stitched with vibrant flowers, ancient deities, and dreams handed down through generations. A tilt of the hat speaks volumes, angled left. It signals openness to love. Centered and tidy, it means she's spoken for. Thousands of women glide through the festival in layered skirts, their monteras catching the Andean sun like jewels. The air hums with chants, music, and the electric thrill of possibility as glances dart through the crowd. It's more than a festival. It's a living canvas where faith and flirtation intertwine, blending sacred rituals with the spark of human connection. For travelers, Koiler Rit feels like stepping into a vibrant painting, a snapshot of Peru's soul bursting with color and tradition. It's a highlight of any travel documentary, capturing the heart of a culture that speaks without words. What's the most unforgettable festival you've come across? Does Koiler Rit Eye steal the crown? What's the most unique festival you've ever heard of? Could Koiler Rit Eye top it? Drop your answer in the comments. Inca whistling vessels, echoes of the past. From the highlands, let's journey to the archaeological treasures of Lambayeque and Cusco, where 1,000-year-old Inca whistling vessels reveal the genius of a lost civilization. These aren't ordinary instruments, they're acoustic marvels that mimic the sounds of nature with eerie precision. Tilt or shake one gently, and you'll hear the hoot of an owl, the chatter of a parrot, or even the soft rhythm of human breath. No blowing required. The vessel's internal air chambers create frequencies so accurate that modern acoustic studies compare their sound to high-end surround systems. For the Inca, these vessels were more than music. They were sacred tools, believed to carry the breaths of the soul used in rituals to heal, connect with nature, or commune with the gods. Today, sound therapists incorporate them into meditation, their haunting tones evoking a sense of timelessness. Holding one, you can't help but marvel at the Inca's ingenuity, engineering sound in a way that still baffles experts. These artifacts are a bridge to Peru's ancient past, a highlight of our Gozi Journey travel documentary that leaves you wondering, how did they do it? Vikunia and Alpaca, Peru's fluffy ambassadors. At 14,000 feet above sea level, the Andes are home to Peru's most cherished creatures, the vicuña and its cousin, the alpaca. The vicuña, Peru's national animal, was revered by the Inca as sacred. Its wool so fine it's softer than cashmere and more valuable than gold. A single vicuña scarf can cost up to $4,000, a testament to its rarity. These elegant creatures are sheared only once every 3 years in a communal ceremony called chaku, where villagers form a human circle to gently guide and shear the animals before setting them free. It's a ritual that honors both tradition and conservation. Then there's the alpaca, the Vicunia's fluffier, more approachable relative. In towns like Cusco and Puno, alpacas steal the show, often dressed in knitted hats and ponchos, trotting through streets like four-legged fashion icons. Some villages even have signs warning of alpaca crossings, a charming nod to their local celebrity. Whether it's the luxurious vicuña or the cuddly alpaca, these animals are woven into Peru's cultural fabric, their presence a reminder of the country's deep connection to its land and heritage. Knitting for love on Tequila Island. Deep in the heart of Lake Titicaca lies Tequila Island, where love is stitched into every thread. Here, Quechua men don't propose with rings. They knit chulo hats, ear-flap creations made from alpaca wool, to prove their worth as husbands. The saying on tequila is, "Wanna marry? Start with the first stitch." From childhood, boys learn to knit, their skill judged by the density of their stitches. A tightly woven hat signals a man who's patient, dedicated, and ready for marriage. The ultimate test comes when a bride's father pours water into the hat. If it holds without a single leak, the man is deemed husband material. If it drips, rejection follows, politely, of course. Crafting a perfect chulo can take 3 to 4 months, a labor of love akin to forging a wedding ring. Colors carry meaning too: red for married men, red and white for singles, and black for village leaders. Recognized by UNESCO as an intangible cultural heritage since 2005, this tradition is a heartwarming glimpse into Peru's soul, where craftsmanship and romance intertwine. Life in Lima, the desert city that dances. Lima, Peru's beating heart, flips every expectation you might have. As the world's second largest desert city after Cairo, it's not the sun-baked wasteland you'd guess. Winter wraps it in a misty veil called Garua, turning cobblestone streets into something straight out of a moody film. By day, the city buzzes. Mercado Circuilo hums with vendors selling everything from sizzling guinea pig to vibrant purple potatoes and black corn, each ingredient a snapshot of Peru's wild diversity. In hidden corners, picantérias beckon with no signs, just a red cloth at the door signaling a warm welcome. These cozy backyard eateries dish up soulful plates like ricotta relleno, fiery stuffed peppers, or pacamanca, a feast of meats and veggies slow-cooked under hot stones. When night falls, Lima comes alive. Neon chicha murals, bursting with indigenous spirit, light up under street lamps, while music flows from beachside stages to rooftop bars with Pacific views. This city weaves colonial grandeur, think soaring cathedrals, with modern reggae-toned beats and street stalls grilling anticuchos, tender beef heart skewers that unite locals and travelers. Lima pulses with stories at every turn, a must-visit for any travel documentary, where history and today move in perfect rhythm. A land without rain for 800 years. Peru's landscapes swing between extremes, and the Sakura Desert on its western coast is the starkest proof. This is one of the planet's driest corners, where some spots haven't felt rain since the 13th century, 800 years of unrelenting sun. With just 0.03 inches of rain a year, the Sakura makes the Sahara seem lush by comparison. It's cracked. Sun-scorched earth feels like a place time forgot. Yet ancient civilizations like the Nazca and Moche didn't just survive here, they built thriving societies. These desert engineers defied the odds. The Nazca crafted puquios, underground channels that pulled water from far-off springs to nourish crops and villages. Their genius sustained them for 500 years in a land where rain was a legend. The desert's dryness also preserved their art, like the Nazca lines, massive geoglyphs of animals and shapes, etched into the ground and visible only from the sky. These mysteries, frozen by time, stand as a natural museum. Standing in the Sakura, you sense centuries of resilience. How did they find water in this parched world? Drop a 9 in the comments, and we'll share their secret. This desert story is a highlight of any travel documentary, showcasing Peru's enduring spirit. Could you make it in a desert rainless for centuries? How would you survive like the Nazca? Share your ideas below. Machu Picchu, the city in the clouds. No trip to Peru feels whole without Machu Picchu, a stone city cradled by clouds in the heart of the Amazon. Lost for over 400 years. It was brought back to light in 1911 by explorer Hiram Bingham, who uncovered not mere ruins but a sprawling masterpiece of temples, terraces, and homes, built without wheels or mortar. The Inca used ashlar techniques, carving stones so precisely that a knife can't find a gap, a craft that still leaves architects in awe. With over 150 structures aligned to the sun, mountains, and sacred symbols, Machu Picchu reflects the Inca's deep cosmic vision. At its core, the Intihuatana stone, or hitching post of the sun, tracks solstices, catching sunlight on the spring equinox to cast no shadow, a moment some say hums with ancient energy when touched. Capped at 2,500 visitors daily. It's South America's most searched for gem, pulling in over $3 million yearly. Hiking the Inca Trail to reach it is a journey through misty peaks and lush valleys, each step a pilgrimage. Standing among these stones, you feel the heartbeat of a people who tamed the mountains. Machu Picchu shines in our Gozi Journey travel documentary, a testament to human brilliance. Peru's natural wonders, mountains, canyons, and white cities. Peru's landscapes are a masterpiece of nature's wild creativity, and Rainbow Mountain, or Vinicunca, steals the show. Soaring past 17,000 feet, this peak was once cloaked in snow until warming skies revealed its dazzling stripes, red, green, purple, and yellow, like a canvas brushed by some cosmic artist. The trek to its summit tests your legs, but standing there feels like stepping into a dream, the colors stretching out like a promise of wonder. Just a journey away, Colca Canyon drops deeper than the Grand Canyon, its 10,000-foot chasm carved by the relentless Colca River. From lofty lookouts, you'll spot Andian condors gliding below, their massive wings slicing the air like silent sentinels, sacred to the Inca and steeped in mystique. Then there's Arequipa, the White City, where volcanic silver-stone buildings shimmer under the sun, blending colonial elegance with the Andes' rugged backdrop. Think Europe meets mountain magic. Rainbow Mountain's hues, Colca's depths, and Arequipa's glow make Peru a haven for anyone chasing nature or culture. Each spot writes its own chapter in a land that never stops surprising. A must for any traveler's tale or travel documentary. Sacred festivals that light up Peru. Peru's festivals are where spirituality and celebration collide, creating moments that linger in the heart. The Inti Raymi Festival, revived in 1944 from ancient Inca records, is a spectacle of devotion to the sun god. Over 800 performers in fur cloaks and golden hats dance at the Sacsayhuaman fortress near Cusco, their movements echoing rituals from centuries past. Attracting over 100,000 tourists annually, it's one of Latin America's largest cultural events, a vibrant blend of history and pride. In Pacartambo, the Mama Chalk Carmen Festival weaves indigenous and Catholic traditions into a mesmerizing tapestry. Locals don eerie masks, sing hymns, and perform fire dances to honor the Virgin Mary, creating an atmosphere that's both sacred and surreal. For something lighter, the Carnival de Cajamarca in February turns the city into a masquerade stage, with revelers throwing paint, colored powder, and water balloons for a week of joyous chaos. Then there's Takanakui, a New Year's festival where locals settle disputes through ritualistic fighting. A tradition as intriguing as it is unique. Curious about why they fight? Comment 7, and we'll spill the details. These festivals are Peru's heartbeat, pulsing with life and tradition. Living in Peru, affordable and vibrant. Dreaming of a life where stunning landscapes meet affordability? Peru might be your answer. In cities like Cusco, Arequipa, or Lima, a single person can live comfortably on $800 to $1,000 a month, roughly 30 to 40% of U.S. living costs. Rent a furnished apartment for $300 to $500, with utilities like electricity, water, and internet costing just $60 to $80. Public buses are a steal at 30 cents per ride, and short taxi trips rarely exceed $3. Dining is a delight for the wallet and the palate. A hearty lunch at a local restaurant costs $3 to $5, while a week's groceries from vibrant markets, think fresh avocados, Andian quinoa, and tropical fruits, runs about $40 to $50. Fitness buffs can join a gym for $25 to $35 a month, and a dental checkup is just $20, a fraction of U.S. prices. For U.S. citizens, a 183-day visa-free stay makes tourism easy, while longer stays require a resident, retirement, or investment visa through Peru's consulate. With its warm climate, rich culture, and low costs, Peru beckons as a haven for adventurers and expats alike. Would you settle here? Comment 1 for yes, 0 for no. Guano, the white gold that made Peru rich. In the 19th century, Peru's wealth didn't come from mines but from the sky, or rather, from what fell from it. Guano, nutrient-rich seabird droppings, piled into white mountains on arid coastal islands like the Chincha Islands, preserved by the desert's relentless dryness. This oro blanco white gold fueled Peru's economy, accounting for 80% of its export revenue and making it South America's richest nation. The world clamored for guano's nitrogen, phosphate, and potassium, with the U.S. importing millions of tons to fertilize southern farmlands. The demand sparked a war between Peru, Bolivia, and Chile over guano-rich islands, a conflict that reshaped the region's borders. Today, Peru remains a leader in high-quality guano, harvesting it from over 20 coastal islands. The story of guano is a quirky chapter in Peru's history, proof that even the humblest resources can shape a nation's destiny. Peru, the culinary capital of South America. Peru's cuisine is a love letter to the senses, a fusion of indigenous, Spanish, African, and Asian flavors that's earned it the title of South America's culinary capital. Start with ceviche, the national dish, raw fish marinated in lime juice, spiked with ají pepper, and served with sweet potatoes and Peruvian corn. Its tangy, spicy burst has conquered menus from New York to Tokyo. Lomo saltado, a stir-fry of beef, onions, tomatoes, and fries, blends Chinese chifa influences with native ingredients, creating a dish that's both familiar and exotic. For comfort food, ají de gallina delivers a creamy chicken stew with ají pepper, milk, walnuts, and cheese that warms the soul. On Lima streets, Andicucho's reign supreme, grilled beef heart skewers, tender and smoky, served hot off the coals. With over 500 traditional dishes, 7,000 potato varieties, and countless native peppers, Peru's cuisine is a journey in itself. Every bite tells a story of a land where diversity thrives, from Andean highlands to coastal markets. From Lake Titicaca's floating villages to Lima's lively streets, Peru is a land that enchants and astonishes at every corner. Its pink dolphins, ancient whistling vessels, and guano-driven past reveal a nation as surprising as it is stunning. Machu Picchu's flawless stonework, Rainbow Mountain's bold colors, and the vibrant energy of Inti Raymi create memories that linger long after you've left. Drawn to its budget-friendly lifestyle, sacred festivals, or mouth-watering cuisine, Peru calls you to a world where the everyday turns extraordinary. Thanks for exploring Peru's 15 wonders with Gozijourney in this travel documentary. Hit like, share your favorite fact below. Subscribe, and tell us where to next.